Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Ellie. Today is Tutorial Tuesday and I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I created some boxes out of scrapbook paper. My inspiration came from a picture that I saw at on Instagram, which was posted by Echo Park, and I will leave that right here for you guys. And I think those boxes are so cute. I love how they look, and I told myself that I can create them, and I did. And I made 2 of them because I kind of was like, oh, you know, I want to make another one just to make sure I got the hang of it. And I think they came out absolutely pretty, so let me show you what they look like. So this is the first box right here, and I just used some fall paper and I put some embellishments that I created. The bottom layer is the same blue as this right here, which I hope you can see. And I also layered it with some gold because I think brown and gold and coral, I think it all goes so well together. And then I just put some little gold gems. So this is the top, and this is the bottom. And if you want to make it more sturdier so that you know you can put a little bit something heavier, you can put a foam, cut a piece of foam down to size and then stick it in there so that it's more sturdier. Put some tissue paper, throw a bunch of goodies in there, and you have a cute little gift box. And the second one that I have is this one right here. I love this one, it's my favorite. I layered it with a bow right here, and then I layered some lace going all the way around, and I just used a yellow top to kind of to make the box stand out. So a coral pink bottom, and that's what that looks like, and I love how they came out. So I'm gonna go ahead and share that with you guys. So what you will need is, you're gonna need a scoreboard, you're gonna need a paper trimmer. I have my glue gun heating up. I have my ATG gun, which is basically what I use to seal everything. You can use a bunch of embellishments, anything that matches your box. I have my scissors, and then of course you're gonna need your paper. So the paper that I'm gonna be using is from a Elegant, what is it called? It's Elegant and Serene, and this paper pad is a hat buy from Michael, and I love it. I love the colors. Blue is my favorite color, so the combination of blue with the pink, I think it goes really, really nice. So this is the paper that I'm going to be using. I love it because it's like a soft cloud. It's like a blend of like white and pink. I don't know if you guys can really see, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I have that, and for this one I'm doing the same. I'm using the same bottom and the same top just because I think it'll look really nice once I put my embellishments. I kind of have an idea of how I want it, so hopefully it turns out the way I'm hoping. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need to do is, one, you're going to grab your first paper, and I already scored my lines just to save a little bit more time. So what you're going to do is, I'm going to try to make sure I explain the measurements right. You're going to score, so basically you're going to have a 12 by 12 inch paper, and you're going to score at 3 inches this way. And then you're going to score at 9 inches this way. And then you're going to turn your paper over. It really doesn't matter which side, just rotate it, and you're going to do the same. 3, and then you're going to score again at 9 inches. Now this is the tricky part because I keep telling myself like I should be writing these measurements down as I'm doing my projects or as I'm creating them, just because sometimes I forget what I use. So over here, I'm going to be using the same measurements. 3 inches, 9 inches, then you're going to rotate it, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to score at 3, and then you're going to score at 9. So if you guys have this same paper trimmer, you'll see that the paper trimmer is on this side, and then 12 inches is right here, 1 inch is right there. So you can kind of just go with that flow. So now the one thing that might go wrong here is that it might be too tight. So if it is, it's okay, because then I can just score at 3 inches and 7/8. And then the same thing, 9 inches and 1/8. And then just to give it a little bit of more room so that the lid closes. But I think this is how it is, so we'll see. So now at this point, I kind of don't need this. So I'm gonna move it out of the way. Hopefully it doesn't fall. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna start bending in. You're gonna start folding in all your scored lines. So just kind of go with the same flow. Hopefully I'm staying in frame. I'm trying to check my camera to make sure. Guys, this box is so easy to make, and I think you guys are gonna have such a great time doing it. Again, I always try to find ways to, you know, to make everything work for you guys, to make it easier, because trust me, I don't want to sit there and do a complicated project, because it kind of just takes the inspiration or the I guess you can say like the will to want to try, or the energy or motivation, whatever you call it. So just keep tucking in all your lines. So at this point, now that you have both of your pages scored and folded, you're gonna go ahead and just decide which one's gonna be your bottom and which one's gonna be your top. So because mine are both the same, it doesn't really matter. So what I'm gonna do at this point, I'm gonna cut one side, and one side. I'm laughing because I'm not like it's so bad how bad I am at explaining things. But I don't know, you guys seem to understand my video, so that's good. Alright. And I'm not gonna cut both ends because I don't need to. And I kind of went out right there. Alright, so you should have one flap able to fold in on its own, and then you have the other flaps right here. So then go ahead and do the same with the others. And just kind of, you know, try to stay in the line so that you're not cutting over, or so that you're not cutting less like I did in that other part. I was really excited to make this video for you guys because, you know, this is really easy, and guys, you can save yourself some money on, you know, decorating, on paper bags or boxes, because trust me, we all have a lot of paper pads at home, so let's just put them to good use. Okay, so now what you're gonna do, now that all your four corners are cut, you're gonna tuck them in this way so that then you have your box. And that's exactly what that is gonna look like. My camera's getting blurry. There you go. See, so you're gonna have a nice cute little box, and everything should be the same height, same length, same width, etc. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and start taping down with our ATG gun. If you don't have an ATG gun, don't worry about it. You can use your glue gun. The only thing with the glue gun is with paper, it kind of gets a little, oh, it's not. Okay. All right, there you go. Sorry, the only thing with the glue gun, this thing wasn't working. The only thing with the glue gun is it gets pretty bulky, and you want this to be as flat as possible. So that's why I'm not using the glue gun, and I'm just using the ATG. If you have a strong adhesive, then you can use that as well. You don't have to, you know, go out and buy an ATG gun. But I think that this gun just makes life so much easier. And again, if you guys have a Michaels by you, wait till you get one of those 60% off coupons and the 20% off everything, and you got yourself a good deal. So now that I have that covered up nicely, I'm gonna go ahead and tuck that in. And with the ATG gun, guys, It is some strong adhesive, so trust me, it is worth it. Alright, so let's keep rolling. And I don't want to miss a step, even though I know I'm just gluing, guys. I don't want to skip anything because I want to show you guys step by step. I'm glad that you guys are loving my tutorials because I'm having fun making them for you guys. Alright, so I like to, you know, overdo it and put a lot because I want to make sure that this doesn't go anywhere or that it doesn't open up on me or anything like that. Cute. And even if you wanted to, you can put some nice little washi just to give it another little border, and that would be super cute. Alright. Now we're gluing down this way. It gets a little bit harder once you have your other ends done. But I like to do it one by one, and I don't want to do all the corners and then tie it just because I don't want the glue to go anywhere. It's like sticky on there. Now it's gonna glue there. Alright. Maybe I should, no. Sorry, I keep moving the camera. Sometimes I forget that I have the camera in front of me and it's kind of hard. But I'm getting used to it a little bit, so that's good. And if you want to save this glue for anything else, you can save it because it's still sticky. It's still pretty strong. All right, so the last one, we're basically gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to do it this way. So I learned that with the ATG gun, once you're rolling it, then you have to like let it go so that it stops. Making a mess here. All right. Okay, now I can't let it stick there. Okay. See, this thing is really, really, okay. Perfect. And there's some glue in there that I'm just gonna kind of try to tuck in. So cute. See, there you go. Just a couple of tools and you have a nice little box. I love it. I hope that you guys can see it, like the color of it. I'm gonna try to figure out a way because my lighting is so bad. I haven't invested in one of those lighting things. Okay, so now what I realized is I'm gonna need my scoreboard again because I need to make my top smaller. Alright, so what I did is I scored my thinner line. Basically, you don't want it thick because you don't want to cover the whole box. So I just scored at 3 1/4 going that way, and then 9 3/4 going this way, and I did that all the way around. So now I'm gonna go ahead and again just I'm gonna go ahead and fold in and use my bone folder. And then at this point, you're just gonna cut off the extra that you don't need. So you're gonna cut off this end, this end, this end, and this end, leaving only the 3/4 part. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I cut down my sides. I thought I made this a little bit smaller, but now I'm looking and I think it's right. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and use it And you're gonna do the same method. You're just gonna cut the ends and you're gonna tuck it in the same way that we did the other one. All right, perfect. So now that you have everything, this one you can basically just use hot glue if you want because it's not a lot. There you go. There you go, and then do the same thing. And there you go. Perfect. So now you have the lid to your box and it looks good. So now to measure to make sure that it fits my box, let's see how it looks. All right. So now the moment of truth to see if I got my measurements right. And it looks like yes. Or maybe not. There you go, and it fits. So it is a little bit tucked in. You see how this one, it lays nice and flat and even. So maybe just do it one, maybe just go like 3.5, maybe like 3.5, just go down one. And otherwise it works, so check that out. That looks nice. It's a nice little box. So again, you could just make the lid slightly wider on all ends and then it should fit perfectly like this one. But I'm gonna leave it as it is because really it doesn't bother me. All right, perfect. So see, this is why I need to write down my measurements so that I know that everything turns out even. It is a little bit small, but again, like I said, you can make it just slightly wider on all ends. So at this point, we're gonna finish this up and we're just gonna put an embellishment. I am gonna go ahead and decorate it anyway because overall I do like how the box looks. And I want you guys to see how pretty it turns out once you decorate it. So I'm just using a white doily, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hot glue this, hopefully. Alright, so I had to put another glue stick. I'm gonna go ahead and just hot glue it. I'm gonna kind of just eyeball it and put it in the middle. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this tag right here. I am gonna go ahead and glue it down. There you go. Cute little tag, and you can even write the person's name right there, but I'm not done. And I'm gonna go ahead and embellish it one more time with, oh, I should have just did it in the middle. Dummy. Oh goodness. Sometimes I'm just out of my zone. There we go. So you can just hot glue it down. Take out the extra glue that you don't need. And how cute is that, guys? Oh my goodness, I'm so in love with this. Totally, totally cute. I'm gonna do this probably with a blue one. I love it. I think this is perfect. I'm gonna be definitely using this to give like little kids presents. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. Sorry guys, but I'm super excited. And it was so easy and it was kind of fast. Once you get the hang of it and the measurements correct, it works out really nice. Look at that. That's so cute. And then you could put like happy birthday, you know, somebody's name on there. Oh my goodness. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. But that's it, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Every Tuesday I do Tutorial Tuesday. So if you guys want to see more videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.